Hello everybody, in this lesson I will discuss how to work out the point of intersection between two graphs using simultaneous equations. Now we will find the point of intersection of two graphs by doing simultaneous equations. The question says, determine the coordinates of the points of intersection of the graphs of f of x is equal to 3x plus 6 and g of x is equal to minus 2x squared plus 3x plus 14. So in the end, we are dealing with f of x is a straight line and g of x is a parabola. And then we will work out the point of intersection of the two graphs. Now there's the sketch, but you don't have to give me the sketch. I just gave you the sketch so that you can see and understand what your answers mean in the end. Now, to do simultaneous equations here, what we will do is we will equate the straight line and the parabola. Therefore, 3x plus 6 is equal to negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 14. In the next step, I will let the 3x and the plus 6 walk across and their signs will change, and then I will add my like terms. So then plus 3x and minus 3x is nothing, plus 14 minus 6 is plus 8, and there's your minus 2x squared. Now I want to factorize, but I cannot factorize if a's coefficient, or rather if a's value, the coefficient of x squared, is negative. Therefore, I will first divide right through by a negative, and in this case I can also divide right through by negative 2. Therefore, 0 is equal to x squared minus 4. Then that is the difference of two squares, and you can factorize and it becomes 0 equals bracket x minus 2, x plus 2, and then when you solve x is 2 or x is minus 2. Now to get the corresponding y value, you will take x is equal to 2 and you will substitute it into the straight line. Therefore, f of x is equal to 3x plus 6. In x's place, I substitute 2. And you write it as f of 2 is equal to 3 times 2 plus 6, which results in 6 plus 6, which is 12. So f of 2 is equal to 12. That means it's a coordinate, and the point is the point 2, 12. Now when you go to your sketch, can you see it's there? There's your first point of intersection. It is the point 2 and 12. Then your next step, you will say substitute x is equal to minus 2 in f of x is equal to 3x plus 6. Just remember, you can substitute in either of the two equations. I chose f of x because it just looks easier. So when I substitute in x's place minus 2, I end with f of minus 2 is equal to 3 times negative 2 plus 6, which is negative 6 plus 6, which is 0. So f of minus 2 is 0, translates to the coordinate negative 2 and 0. And when you go to your sketch, indeed, that is the other place where the two graphs intersect. The diagram shows part of the curve y is 2 over 1 minus x, that's a part of a hyperbola, and the line y is equal to 3x plus 4. The curve and the line meet at points A and B. Find the coordinates of A and B. In other words, the points of intersection, therefore we will do simultaneous equations. And we will in the end find point A and there is point B. So we will start with equating the two graphs, and then in the next step I want to get rid of the 1 minus x under the line, so I will multiply both sides by 1 minus x, and then I end with 2 is equal to bracket 3x plus 4 bracket 1 minus x. In the next step, I will multiply out the two brackets and it becomes 3x plus 4 minus 3x squared minus 4x. And then in the next step, I will let the 2 walk across and I will add all the like terms. So I end with 0 equals negative 3x squared, and then what happened was 3x minus 4x is negative x, and then plus 4 minus the 2x that came from the other side becomes plus 2. Now my equation is in a proper descending order and I want to factorize, but I cannot factorize if there's a negative in front of x squared. So then I will divide right through by negative and I end with 0 equals 3x squared plus x minus 2. Now you want to factorize. Remember, if you can't factorize this one, you may use the quadratic formula. Or this one, when you factorize, it becomes bracket 3x minus 2 bracket x plus 1. And then when you solve x is 2 over 3 or x is negative 1. Then, to find the corresponding y, we say substitute x is equal to 2 over 3 in y is 3x plus 4. Why did I choose the straight line? It looks easier. I don't want an x under the line. So therefore, y is equal to 3 bracket 2 over 3 plus 4. 3 and 3 will cancel. I'm left with y is 2 plus 4, y is 6. Therefore, as a coordinate, that is b's coordinate, is 2 over 3 and 6. And then to get a's coordinate, we will take this other x we found, x is equal to negative 1, and we will substitute into the straight line. Either of the two, I chose the straight line. Therefore, y is equal to 3 bracket minus 1 plus 4, y is negative 3 plus 4, y is equal to 1. And therefore, a's coordinate is the point negative 1 and 1. In the next lesson, I will discuss how to convert the equation of a parabola in standard form into turning point form using completing the square. Click on the video in the left-hand corner to take you straight to the next lesson.